Warning. This video is intended to provide a solution to solve an issue related with the coordinate reference system that many QGIS users encounter when they are trying to use the tool load spatial data from the MySQL Workbench. The solution presented works on the PC where it was tried, an Intel i7 with 12 GB of RAM and Windows 10, 64-bit. This does not mean that it works on your PC. If you want to try the solution presented in this video on your PC, this is your responsibility and we will not be responsible for any problems that may occur. First step: identifying the issue. Hello to everyone. You did everything just like you saw in the video titled "The Tool Load Spatial Data" that exists in the MySQL Workbench. You have created a new shapefile that respects the referred parameters, like the CRS equal to the EPSG 3857, and with the encoding equal to that one the MySQL uses. But however, when you try to import a shapefile using the tool load spatial data from the MySQL Workbench, you get the error message unhandled exception, not a string, and, if you forces the continuation of the import process, nothing happens in the progress bar of the import task, which does not leave the starting point, right? You did everything as indicated in the video mentioned. However, you got that error message, and when you go to the Navigator tab and you queries the table that was created by the tool load spatial data, this one is empty, without any record line. Right now, you should be thinking, what is the problem that causes this error message? So, I'm going to explain to you why this happens. To start, you will drop the empty table that resulted from the failed import of the shapefile, to avoid future conflicts. Next, you may close the MySQL Workbench. Then you open the File Explorer and you will search for the shapefile that you have tried to import. As you can see, a shapefile is composed of a set of files, and each of them has its function. If you know the characteristics of each of them and relate them with the error message obtained, which has informed that there was a problem with a string, then, of the various files that compose the shapefile, the one that stores a string is the one that has the extension PRJ, so, you will select it and you will open it with the WordPad. You can use any word processor to do this. As you can see, the PRJ file stores the string line of the coordinate reference system or CRS, that was created by the QGIS. But now, the question that pops up is this: if the string was created by the GIS application, how can it give error in MySQL? To clarify, it is best that you go to see how the string should be constructed correctly, and the best way is to go to its origin, that is, to do a search in the entity responsible for the European Petroleum Survey Group Spatial Reference System Identifier or EPSG SRID, whose maintenance is the responsibility of the International Association of Oil and Gas Producers. To do this, you will open any browser, and searches for EPSG 3857. From the search result, you will select and open the address //epsg.io/3857. On the page that opens, you will notice that the string of the EPSG 3857 can be adapted in various ways depending on the application that will use it. In this case, you're going to select the OGCWKT or Open Geospatial Consortium well-known text. And why? Because the QGIS uses this open format. If you noticed, when you made the selection, on the right side of the page appears the string that you are looking for. To see it better, click Open and now you can observe the full string. And this one seems to have much more information than the one that was generated by the QGIS. But for you be able to compare the two strings, select this one and copy it. Return to the WordPad, open a new line, and paste the string that you copied in the previous step. Now, you can compare the two strings and, as you can see, the line generated by the QGIS has less information and the designation of some of the parameters have slight differences, compared to the string that you obtained on the site epsg.io. The problem is identified. The string generated by the QGIS is incomplete and presents some inaccuracies. So, how can you solve the problem? That's what you'll see in the next step. Second step. How to solve the issue. Solve the issue, it's very simple. It consists on replacing the script created by the QGIS, by the script more complete that you have found on the site epsg.io. To do this, in the PRJ file, you select and delete the script created by QGIS, and you paste in the first line of the word processor page, the script that you copied of the mentioned site. After, you may save the file and then you can close the WordPad, and the browser, and the file manager. Now, you return to the MySQL Workbench, and then opens the Load Spatial Data tool and try again to import the shapefile. Observe the progress of the importation process. Now, you no longer get the error message about the CRS script because it's already recognized by the MySQL. And as you can see, everything is alright in the evolution of the task on the import bar. When the bar reaches 100%, you go forward and closes the window Load Spatial Data. On the Navigator tab, click Refresh, and then select the table you just imported, and click Open Table. As you can see, all the data of the shapefile are stored in MySQL, included the geometries. To confirm that everything is operational, open the QGIS and then, click Add Vector Layer and under Source Type select Database. In the encoding select UTF-8. Then select your MySQL connection. Forward, click Open and in the window that opens, select the table that you have imported to the MySQL database in the previous step and click OK. As you can see, the geometries of the shapefile are all available in the map canvas. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, do not forget to click like and subscribe the channel.